tofu. You get like no boo. I wanna like old news. Like go who's, hold on. Like go cool, hold on. Hey, look, I'm cooking up like soul food. You like tofu. I'm on a date at no boo. You out a date like old news. I'm in this ear like go who. I'm just wanna sing like go cool. I'm gonna like whole crew. Hold on, like, hold up, oh shoot. Hold on, like shoot. Hold on, shoot, hold on, shoot. Shoot, hold on, switch. Shoot. Shoot, hold on, ayy, shoot. Shoot, ayy, shoot. Shoot, laced up, hit the jump man. 10 toes down when I dunk it. Laid up, no discussion. What? Feel like when I'm dunking. Feel like cause I'm running. Feel like cause I'm sunning. Feel like cause this money. Feel like cause I'm crossing. Shoot, hold on, shoot, hold on.
We're coming to you from beautiful Washington, D.C. as the Wizards prepare to take the court. The NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us this Sunday afternoon. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. And, of course, Colin Sexton. And you wonder how they'll do without him. We'll find out.
And it's a trade that it caught me a little off guard, I have to be honest, Kevin. He played such a big part for this team, and really the last guy I expected to see them move.
Here's Henderson. The kick out to Williams. Off target with his three. And here is Poole. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Now, here's Poole. Kuzma outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's off from three-point range. And, Greg, it just seems like every night Kyle Kuzma is going to put up double digits.
And he has the potential to be a double-double threat. Just needs to get more aggressive on the glass.
And Poole gets it to go.
And Poole streaking past the defense. Looked like he had another gear he got to.
Picked by Williams. Henderson attacking. And he slams it down right on top of Deni Avdija.
In the acrobatic jam, Henderson showing the league what he can do at the rim.
Now, Avdija. Williams comes with a double team. Pass to Gafford. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots. And he puts his signature on that slam, fellas.
As he usually does. You're right, Greg. That kind of elevation. Clark is his bread and butter. Avdija, after the made shot from John Collins. Can't connect from short range.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Scoot Henderson became the youngest G League player ever in 2021. Greg, he was only 17 then.
And Kevin really speaks to his abilities that he was ready for that near NBA level of competition at such an early age.
The kick out to Poole. Williams with the block. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And the wide open shot from Avdia. All three off the mark.
The D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times. Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Back to Poole. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Wright. And now here comes Wright, leading the break. Henderson right side. Puts up a deep three. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Henderson's got his third bucket of the night.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And stolen by Williams. Here's Collins. And then Collins slams it in.
Oh, man, we know Collins has hops. We should put him in the dunk contest with that one.
Out to Kuzma. Pass to Avdia. Here's Koulibaly. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Collins wide open. He fires. And the Jazz another three.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Pass to Koulibaly. Kuzma sets a screen. .149 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Gafford. No good on that one. Nice D from Williams. And it's Williams with the ball for the Utah Jazz. 11-point game. Henderson outside. Pass to Alexander Walker. Shoots. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Well, the Utah Jazz, GA, have one of the highest win percentages in NBA history.
And they're probably the greatest franchise to never win a championship. They made the finals twice. Unfortunately, they had to face Jordan and the Bulls both times.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Pass to Green from outside the arc. And the Jazz another three.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And finished off by McDaniel.
And Poole's vision developing right in front of us.
Here's Hendricks. Back to Henderson. Williams a screen. Pulls it from the elbow. A second chance effort. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Wizards trailed by 12. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a candidate. Oh, that was huge.
Incredible. Going to the rim is really where Henderson excels. He'll take on any defender at any time. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Then after just one quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out. They're hungry to run. and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
Dedmon in the corner. Pass to Collins. Driving in, and they get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Wizards trailed by 10. George with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. And yes, it's good. Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. But for any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it. And that's what we do in life normally, right?
5 to shoot. And a wide open look for Iguodala. Drops in the tray. And the Jazz lead by 11. Bagley the screen. Down low. And finished off by Bagley.
A wise pass right there by the rookie George. Solid at finding open teammates.
Here's Collins. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Pass to George. And here's Bagley. Outside for Lawson. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Lawson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Jazz leading by 8. Greg, this Keontae George is explosive.
When he goes in the paint, he is like a wrecking ball. Very physical driver for a guard. Can be streaky, but boy, when he heats up, watch out.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Jordan Poole has more freedom to create than ever before. He said there's a small group of people who get that chance. You have to make the most of your opportunity and put yourself in position to be successful. I never want any moment to be too big. Kevin, the ball is in his court now.
Yep, just the way he wants it. All right, D.A., thanks so much. Collins. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. And Greg, one of the finer points of the new collective bargaining agreement, players in the G League Ignite or overseas no longer automatically entering the NBA draft when they turn 19.
Yeah, it makes sense. You think about players in college, they choose when to enter the draft. So only right to give pros that same amount of time.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Here's Conley. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Outside, George. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Pass to Lawson. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Bagley. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bagley's got 6.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Conley surveying the D. Kicks it out to Collins. Just 5 on the clock. That's in there. Conley with the assist. He's got 13.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
To the paint. Here's Lawson. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
to Dedmon. Rebound, Washington.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
That one falls.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Outside Collins. Again, the Jazz score.
Assisted by Andre Iguodala.
Wizards trailed by 9. There's the pick. Outside for Lawson. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And more than capable of making miraculous passes. George certainly a traditional guard in that fashion.
Conley gets the bucket.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
There's 39 seconds left here in the second. Right outside. Outside Collins. Lock at 6. Out to Conley. Over George. Here's Dedmon. Another shot. And Sarr pulls it down. Washington shooting their first free throw this game.
Third team foul.
That's good from George.
Name a type of shot. Keontae George can hit it. More than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
Poole with it. Kuzma outside. Trains the three-pointer. Kuzma's got 6 points.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And so it's John Collins making highlights for the Utah Jazz. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Rebounded by Gafford. Wizards trailed by 5. Pass to Coulibaly. Nice ball movement by Washington. And there's the drive. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
At the line.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Here's Alexander Walker. In the corner, Henderson with it. And then jammed down as he goes right over Daniel Gafford.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Pass to Coulibaly.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Wizards have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
And so he hits both. Now here's Henderson. He's got 13. Pass to Hendricks. Rebounded by Gafford. Wizards trailed by 3. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. In transition, here come the Jazz. Outside Williams. Back to Henderson. Williams with the ball. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Jazz lead by 5.
Just an excellent feel for the game. Scoot Henderson understands how offense is played.
Catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
To the middle. Back to Poole. Stolen by Henderson. And here we go. Fast break. Henderson's got it. And Utah turns it over again. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Poole on the wing. Pass to Koulibaly. Six to shoot. Now here's Gafford. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now just a 1-point Jazz lead.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Here's Henderson. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Relentless isn't a strong enough word when describing Henderson.
To the inside. Shots good by Gafford. Gafford's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And Henderson throws it down hard.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Washington shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And Kuzma, one of those forwards that can kind of go between. Plays the 4 or the small forward. And that's impressive versatility from this young player.
Shot, high post. Out to Henderson. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And for an undersized player, Henderson can still do damage inside. He's got a nice combination of power and finesse.
Inside, Williams with the steal. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. And the Jazz with some changes. Washington trailing. Kuzma outside. And here is Poole for the lead. Knocks down the 3-ball. Kuzma's got 14 points.
And Kuzma has proven he can be an effective scorer, whether he's operating on or off the ball.
Moves to Collins. Rebounded by the Wizards. 1:53 left in the 3rd. Kuzma outside. Over to the left wing. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Poole becoming a better distributor of the basketball, so finding those chances and trying to get guys better looks, that's part of his game.
Out to Kuzma. Back to Poole. Down low. Here's Gafford. Pass to Poole. And Kuzma slams it in.
Credit Kuzma for getting aggressive and finding this offensive rhythm in this contest. You can tell the team feeding off him now.
Back to Conley. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Here's Collins. Bagley with the rebound. Wizards leading by 5. Out to the right wing. Kispert wide open. He fires. That falls. Nice speed that time from Jordan.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Bagley the screen. George looking around. To the inside. Saw. Dedmon with the block.
We've got to respect the wingspan that time of Dwayne on that end. Look.
Oh!
Yes, sir.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And here's George for 3.
Iguodala getting his hands up and extending the arms to challenge the shooter.
And so it's Washington with a 6-point lead at the end of the...
54.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so George will bring it up for Washington. 6-point lead. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Pass to Kispert. Here's Lawson. Now Kispert. In the corner, George with it. Just 3 to shoot. Williams with the block. And they'll keep possession. Here's Hendricks. Outside, Green. Right outside. They kick it out to Green. And Utah again with the bucket.
Assist from.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. To the paint. Taken away by Williams.
Turnovers weren't a story for them early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
Jazz substitution. John Collins. Henderson.
Henderson looking it over. Second chance shot.
Wizards foul.
So for the Wizards.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Now Henderson. Kicks it out to Collins. 4 on the shot clock. Off target from three-point range.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Pass to Kuzma. And here's Avdija. Sinks the triple.
What a feed from Kuzma. I like it when he finds the open man, and so do they.
And Henderson throws it down hard.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Poole with it. Williams picks him up. Nice ball movement by Washington. Poole with it. Here's Coulibaly. Kuzma outside. Here's Coulibaly. Over in the corner. Poole. No good with the triple. Right for 3. Washington with the rebound. Pass to Poole. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Coulibaly. Wizards need to get a shot off here. Rebound by Williams.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Henderson touched it last.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Coulibaly. And again, Washington no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Wizards leading by 5. Gafford high post. And Gafford throws it down.
You have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Henderson outside.
2 minutes.
Pass to Hendricks.
Remaining in the fourth quarter. 2 minutes.
There's a screen by Collins. To the middle. Back to Henderson. Goes up on the wing. They get it back. And here's Collins. Back to Williams. This is the baby hook.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Jazz foul. And good. Fourth personal foul. Second team foul.
We've got 1:23 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Coulibaly. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Fifth personal foul. Third.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Wizards.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
Well, we'll see how the other side responds here. They have to come up big.
Out left to the wing. Here's McDaniels. The Wizards with another miss.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Now here's Henderson. Collins has got room. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And maybe not the first guy you think about, Collins in the clutch.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Song. Just 5 to shoot. Shot on the wing. That one wide left.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You can bet that's what they're looking for this late in the game. They need that 3.
And so it's Washington who scrape by with the win. That was a fun night of...
just said my grace and then I ate. Got a particular taste. I just stuffed my pockets in my face. Okay, let's have a debate. We talking about popping, I promise I'm feeling the way. I took the bodies up out of my closet, I buried them deep and they still in the way. I know some little got baptized, guys, they can't put the drilling away. Had to part ways with the sad vibe, bad guy, you might be a villain today. Ask God why I didn't get an answer. Why I lose my brother to... Why I lose my grandma to cancer? Why me? God, I need answers. Why a young straight out of Atlanta? Why they trying to jam us? Why I keep getting...
have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Washington Wizards come in for this one. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. And back in Utah following the road trip, it's the Jazz on home turf. And, of course, Colin Sexton. A part of this lineup, we'll see how they do without him.
And as shocked as people are that they would trade away a player of his caliber, they didn't just let him go for nothing. I mean, they got a lot in return. I think it's a deal that's going to really help them down the road.
And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. Here's Henderson, and then Henderson with the dunk.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Pass to Kuzma. Back to Poole. And stolen by Wright. Poked it up for Henderson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Exploding off the floor. Henderson finishes it off midair.
Well, the Utah Jazz, GA, have one of the highest win percentages in NBA history.
And they're probably the greatest franchise to never win a championship. They made the finals twice. Unfortunately, they had to face Jordan and the Bulls both times.
Here's Henderson after the basket by Washington. And Williams with the stuff.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Washington again turning it over. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. It's tipped. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Kuzma. Pass to Coulibaly. Now Poole. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Shot clock at 5. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
For 3, Henderson misses that one. His first miss of the night, 2 for 3. Poole with it. Now Henderson defending. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Collins looking around. Back to Henderson. Pass to Hendricks. Just 5 to shoot. Another miss by Utah.
His touch from mid-range, and that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Here's Coulibaly. He takes it in. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Did you just see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed, don't you think, to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped. Now here's Henderson. Some good scoring numbers for him right now, averaging 17 points a game. A floater. Shot by Collins, no good.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And then Henderson with the jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Steps back. Henderson, no one around him. Utah getting another chance here. Here's Washington. They're on a 12-4 run. Took him no time at all on that one. Coulibaly's got 11 points.
excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add two ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Jazz making a change here. Pass to Kuzma. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Fast break. Henderson's got it. Here's Williams. And the slam by Williams.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Kuzma sets a screen. And Kuzma slams it in.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Right wing. Here's Alexander Walker. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Here's Hendricks. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Substitution on the court.
Wizards leading by 7. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
A wise pass right there by the rookie George. Solid at finding open teammates.
Henderson. Bagley with the rebound.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. It's the Wizards leading by 9. From Delta Center, back in a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Washington?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Now, here's McDaniel. Sinks the three-pointer. George has got himself on the board with 3 there. And there has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea. And more than capable of making miraculous passes, George certainly a traditional guard in that fashion.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
And finished off by Bagley.
And you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Inside, here's Collins. It's rebounded by Lawson.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
Back to George. The Wizards working the ball around now. And the shot is good. Bagley's got the lead up to 12 now for the Wizards.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here's Collins. No scoring in this one. In transition, here come the Wizards. Lawson with it. Now, right defending. Screen by McDaniel. Here's George. It's Dedmon with the rebound. Left side, Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Way too easy for Collins. With ideal positioning, he's a real problem out there.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, guys. Well, Kyle Kuzma has always been a crazy confident person. He said, I've always had this incredible self-belief that no matter who I'm on the court with, I'm the best player. And that's gotten me to this level. That's gotten me to where I am. So my irrational confidence has always been a key thing for me. Kevin, back to you.
Really owns it, David. I like that. Thanks. Pass to Bagley. George. It's good on the putback.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Jazz trail by 12. In the corner, right with it. It's stolen by Lawson. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Now here's Conley. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Here's Collins. Rebound by the Wizards.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Here's George. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Clock at 6. And George with this stuff.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's George. And George with this stuff.
Gives the team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Wizards.
And with Marvin Bagley III, Brent, it just feels like he's been snake bitten in his young career.
Yeah, but Greg, you know this. If you can hang in there and stay confident, you get a second chance. And with that second chance, maybe this opportunity for Marvin Bagley is going to be the one where we can show that talent. Remember, 2nd overall pick back in 2018.
Conley with it. Now Lawson defending. Out to Conley. Pass to Wright. Fires the 3. Bagley with the rebound.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
And finished off by McDaniel.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Out to Conley. Another miss by Utah. Wizards leading by 21. Pass to Kispert. George with the ball. Lawson in the corner. Back to George. Lays it up and banks it in. George has got 11 points in the quarter.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Here's Henderson. And the rejection by Gafford. It's Poole with the drive. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Another one falls for Washington.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. Pass to Coulibaly. And again, Washington with the triple.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
That one goes. Count it.
And for an undersized player, Henderson can still do damage inside. He's got a nice combination of power and finesse.
Now, here's Poole. 5 points in the game. Here's Koulibaly. It's Kuzma top the key. And it's blocked.
24-second violation. Utah ball.
And here are the Jazz now. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Henderson, no good.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And so Washington again turning it over. Utah with the ball. Pass to Hendricks. Back to Henderson. And the rejection by Gafford. And it goes down 2 points. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Stolen by Henderson. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Goes up. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Back to Poole. All alone. That's good on the jump shot. Poole's got his third basket of the night.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Pass to Williams. And then jammed down as he goes right over Daniel Gafford.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Now, here's Poole. He's got 7.
One of the more explosive players and silky smooth. Poole finding a way to get to the rim.
Here's Henderson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
Scoot Henderson became the youngest G League player ever in 2021. Greg, he was only 17 then.
And Kevin really speaks to his abilities that he was ready for that near NBA level of competition at such an early age.
Now, here's Poole. He's got 9. Pass to Avdia. Here's Koulibaly. 5 to shoot. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession.
Washington ball.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And so Henderson will bring it up for the Jazz.
In a league of the best athletes in the world, Scoot Henderson stands out. He can just levitate in the air, blow by defenders. Scoot putting on a show.
He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
Now, here's Poole. Gafford, high post. Back to Poole. Kuzma outside. They get the rebound. Poole on the follow.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Henderson for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Henderson's got 16.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break. And that's his first 3 of this half.
And Gafford throws it down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Henderson looking it over. Back to Williams. 6 to shoot. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Avdia with it. Now Henderson defending. Williams comes with a double team. The kick out to Poole. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Henderson. 16 points for him. From the wing. Misses off the left iron.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard.
She's the dopamine. It's on my body, call it anger. Cause ain't I can't get on my plane, so they complaining. They ain't fly, hate because their money ain't straight pockets. Fake it till they make it. AI. Tell them Shug Kang in the club. Tell them Wu-Tang in the club. Lemonade chain pop up. This world corrupt. But don't mean. Just tell me where we meet, we flood.